champion. Two simple words that all skaters dream will one day precede their names. It's a title they will carry with them forever. American Michelle Kwan claimed that honor for a second time, while 5 Russians, each with their own compelling story, collected that title for the first time. For 7 days, figure skaters from across the globe competed for glory and experienced an incredible range of emotions. The time has now come for these stars to relax, to celebrate the sport they love. Tonight, it's special performances from the World Figure Skating Championships. ABC Sports is proud to bring you the World Figure Skating Championships presented by MasterCard. The city of Minneapolis, such a gracious host for the world's the most prestigious annual event in the world of figure skating. We're inside the Target Center for special performances from the world champions. Good evening, everybody, and welcome. I'm Brent Musburger. When the World Championships began, the focus was on who was not here rather than who was. But with each new day, new stories emerged, and the absence of the Olympic champions became an afterthought. These worlds served as a coronation for 17-year-old Michelle Kwan, who was winning her second world crown. And there could be many more, because this week, Michelle confirmed her resolve to continue skating through the 2002 Olympic Games in Salt Lake City. The same is true of Alexei Yagudin. The Russian became the second youngest men's champion in history, claiming the title only 15 days after his 18th birthday. Youth was no doubt served at these World Championships, but some familiar faces were splendid as they took what might be their final bows. Todd Eldridge collecting his 5th world medal, while Jenny Mino and Todd Sand claimed their 3rd. And then there was the story of the Russians, Yelena Bereshnaya and Anton Sikarulidze. Just 2 years after a training accident placed her life in danger, not to mention her skating career, Yelena stood on top of the medal podium. Over the next 2 hours, we'll bring you special performances from these skaters and more who wrote the stories here in Minneapolis, and we'll reflect back on these championships. For more right now, here's Terry Gannon and Dick Button.
Well, Brent, the only thing that remains constant is change. And Dick, to illustrate that, you've got Alexei Yagudin, the second youngest world champion in history, but he can't begin to relax because he's got a 15-year-old Russian right on his heels.
Well, you know, Evgeny Plushenko is an extraordinary jumper, and the fact that he's only 15 makes his accomplishments even more remarkable. Come to think of it, both he and world champion Alexei Yagudin are not only superb athletes, but they've also taken quantum leaps stylistically, even since the European Championship in January and the Olympic Games in Nagano. And then, don't forget, there's Shen and Zhao, the Chinese pair skaters who set everyone here right back on their heels. They were fast, they were stylish and inventive, and they were right on the cutting edge. Make sure you watch them.
The 98 pairs champions of the world, Yelena Bereshnaya and Anton Sikarulidze.
Incredible obstacles that they overcame just to get to this point in their careers, and they are now the world champions for the first time. Yelena Bereshnaya and Anton Sikarulidze of Russia.
This is what skating is all about. Flow and speed over the ice. Wonderful positions. Beautiful music.
It's very hard to realize that this pair is only 20 and 21 years of age. They combine so many of the wonderful aspects of pair skating, the tradition of the Protopopos and Gordiev and Grinkov. We will see more of them.
It happened perhaps even quicker than they thought possible. For the first time, the world pairs champions, Yelena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikaridze. When a man loves a woman, he puts on a pair of skates to express it. American Michael Weiss skates to a classic when we return.
From the United States, Michael Weiss.
21 years of age, from Fairfax, Virginia, may have just taken the torch that's been passed from Todd Eldridge. Michael Weiss finished in 6th place here, but he was in 3rd after the short program.
And the music, When a Man Loves a Woman.
Is she a girl he can see?
Well, it certainly proves that exhibition removes a lot of the pressure from you that competition lays on in heavy layers.
Relax when you're on the ice.
Very relaxed, very easygoing, and very nice performance.
Michael and his wife Lisa expecting a child in September. A lot going on for this 21-year-old
How about it, ladies and gentlemen?
who finished 6th at these World Championships.
Well, she thought her time had passed, but got a second chance and wrote a compelling tale. American Tanya Kwiatkowski skates next.
From the United States, Tanya Kwiatkowski.
She ended her eligible career here in Minneapolis in greater fashion than I think even she could have imagined. Tanya Kwiatkowski finished 6th. She came here as a replacement for Tara Lipinski, and the 26-year-old college graduate was fabulous.
The music, Paradise. And hasn't this been a paradise for her? She certainly has put it all together. If there's been anyone in the world of figure skating who has made all the aspects of the sport work for her, it's Tanya Kwiatkowski. Very nice. Really very nice. In every way.
A standing ovation as she ended her eligible career in this building, and a standing ovation tonight for Tanya Kwiatkowski. A young man who is just emerging at the top of the eligible ranks, Michael Weiss, is alongside Leslie Visser right now. Leslie?
He performed to the music of Percy Sledge, When a Man Loves a Woman, a tribute to your wife.
Of course.
What do you like about it?
It's just, first of all, it's a great piece of music, but second of all, it's so true. I can relate to it so much. You know, I guess when you're in love, you do pretty much anything, and you know, it's a great program that I can just get out there and enjoy.
Pretty soon will it be When a Man Loves a Woman and a Baby?
Yeah, I'm going to do that one later.
What about a backflip? We don't see that very often in skating.
No, it's fun. I mean, you know, with that program, I'm basically out there and enjoying the program, and a backflip is something that really gets the audience behind you and on your side. And it's a fun move, so you know, I like to throw it in during shows.
And your dad was a gymnast, so we know where it comes from.
That's
Thanks, Michael. Back to you.
From China, Shen Qing and Hung Bo Chao.
Dick Button told you to watch, so don't go anywhere. Shen Chue, Zhao Hung Bo from China.
And some of their moves are so inventive. I mean, the way they take off on the ice into their lifts, etc., was unusual and quite extraordinary comparison in the history of pair skating. Even the way they caught themselves there was absolutely beautiful. I mean, this pair really has strength and speed. And that fall that they took, did you ever see anybody higher in the air or thrown more dramatically and with such strength? When you're landing on a butter knife of a blade,
This may be a problem. Maybe a pair with a world championship in their future. Shen Chue and Zhao Hung Bo.
He's a man on top of the world. 18-year-old world champion Alexei Yagudin skates after these messages and a word from our ABC stations.
Russia, Alexei Yagudin.
The second youngest man ever to win a world championship, Alexei Yagudin of Russia.
Well, he certainly is an athletic young gun from Russia, isn't he? I mean, he can do enormously difficult and complicated things. Not all of them here today because, remember, this is an exhibition and the pressure of the World Championships is off.
World champion Alexei Yagudin. He'll be back on the ice a little bit later. Right now, Tanya Kwiatkowski is with Leslie Visser.
A month ago, not many people would have thought it possible. Tanya Kwiatkowski, 6th in the world. What kind of a week has it been for you?
Oh, it's just been incredible to come here and skate so well in the short and long programs, and to have the crowd cheering me on was just unbelievable.
And what about just now in the exhibition? You particularly like that song?
Oh, it's, you know, it's just a pretty song, and I like to dedicate it to all the fans out there who have supported me over the years.
Well, one of those fans has been your dad. Wasn't that very emotional for you?
Oh, definitely. When I looked on the screen and saw him crying, I thought, oh, my dad's crying for me. You know, and it was nice having both my parents here to cheer me on, and my boyfriend and all my friends, and it just means a lot.
And after 18 years with Carol Heiss-Jenkins, what have you two learned from each other?
I think we've learned a lot. I mean, she knows me so well, and I can finish her sentences for her. But, you know, that's such a special relationship, and that's not going to change because I'll still be working with her a lot.
Thank you. It's been a joy to watch you. Thanks a lot, Tanya. Back to you.
All right, Leslie, for many, Tanya's story the most compelling of these championships.
Please welcome from Canada, Shaylin Bourne and Victor Kratz.
The bronze medalists from the World Championships in ice dance, and they had plenty of fans from Canada here to cheer them on all week in Minneapolis. Shaylin Bourne and Victor Kratz, the 6-time national champions of Canada.
And the music, Sometimes When We Touch. They are such wonderful skaters. Look at how strong these edges are, how secure they are. What a nice picture they create. Well, such nice dancing, such nice solidity on the ice, such wonderful edges. They move together so well. Really a beautiful young pair.
For 3 years in a row, the bronze medalists at the World Championship, Shaylin Bourne and Victor Kratz.
He's the man who could be king. 15-year-old bronze medalist Yevgeny Plushenko skates when we return. Most skaters take years to earn a reputation and work their way through the ranks. For Yevgeny Plushenko, the climb has been swift. From world junior champion to world senior bronze medalist in just a year, 15 years of age.
Do you think that was easy or not? Talk about lightness and airiness and all those wonderful things of floating. Look at that. Well, do you think he's supple? Do you think he can spin in the air? Do you think he can flip around and just pull off things left and right without thinking twice about them? I do.
Like he's drinking a cup of coffee, reading the newspaper in the morning. Well, Ilya Kulik better enjoy his Olympic gold medal, and Alexei Yagudin better have fun with his world gold medal, because you've got 15-year-old Yevgeny Plushenko, who pulls off triple axels and quad jumps like he's just getting out of bed in the morning.
What a showman.
And his countryman, Alexei Yagudin, has joined Leslie Visser backstage.
He is the second youngest champion in the world. He performed to gypsy music. Do you have a little gypsy music in you?
Yeah, I have something inside.
That is. What was this week like for you?
Like
How satisfying?
my second birthday, and it was amazing. And now, in this moment, I still not understand that I won.
You were very emotional afterwards. Was that out of happiness, or were you disappointed?
Yes, of course, I was too happy, and I was crying because I was not waiting this result with not the best my skating.
Do you wish at all that Kulik were here and you could push each other?
No, I prefer to skate without Kulik, Stoika, and Eldridge. More
Well,
easy.
Yes, well, you won $50,000. What are you going to do with it?
You know, I have everything. Car, apartments, my family. I don't need...
Life is good.
Yes.
Congratulations. Back to you, Terry.
From Russia, Maria Butrskaya.
A long, distinguished career for this 25-year-old from Moscow, Maria Butrskaya, the 5-time Russian champion.
And she's developed a really nice, elegant style. You know, she's fun to watch. She certainly is a lady on the ice, or better yet, a woman on the ice. And her skating shows it.
The bronze medalist here in Minneapolis.
The music, Adagio, Albinonia. She's really grown into a very pleasing skater. I've enjoyed her more and more each year. I think she's learned to come to grips with what the demands of ice skating are and to express herself very beautifully.
She had talked about these being her last World Championships, but now after a bronze medal says she'd like to remain eligible.
He's from France, she's from Russia. Together, they claimed a world silver medal. Ice dancers Marina Anasina and Gwendal Pezera skate next.
This World Figure Skating Championship flashback brought to you by Chevrolet. Scott Hamilton was coming off his first national championship in 1981. And then, skating before a packed house in Hartford, Connecticut, he added a world championship as he beat longtime rival David Santee for only the second time as they skated to a 1-2 finish. It was the last time the U.S. men won gold and silver at the World Championships.
From Lyon, France, Marina Anasina and Gwendal Pézera. Here at the World Championships, they captured the silver medal in ice dancing.
And the music, time to say goodbye.
Unique every time they take the ice. Marina Anasina and Gwendal Pézera of France.
And getting ready backstage, the world silver medalist and 5-time U.S. champion Todd Eldridge and the women's gold medalist Michelle Kwan. They're still to skate when we continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Welcome back to our continuing coverage of the 1998 World Figure Skating Championships presented by MasterCard. The gold and silver medalists are still to come, including Michelle Kwan and Todd Eldridge. Todd claimed his second national title in this arena back in 1991. And at that point, his future seemed limitless. Little did he know then the peaks and valleys that he would traverse in the 7 years hence. The world medals, the Olympic disappointments. It has been quite a ride. It was almost a decade ago when one of Cape Cod's favorite sons rose to prominence, winning his first national title while still in his teens. There appeared to be no bounds, and there have been incredible highs. But there have also been heartbreaking lows. We have come to know him as he matured before our eyes. The dream of concluding his remarkable odyssey with Olympic glory proved elusive. But he continued to hope. His quest for another world title was an uphill struggle from the beginning as he faltered in the short program. But as he has done so many times before, Todd Eldredge fought back to claim a place on the podium.
You know, if anybody, you know, has anything to say about my career, you know, I'd really like them to just kind of say, this guy was a real fighter. You know, this guy had to go through a lot of things in you know, his skating career as far as successes and failures. You know, he persevered through them all and ended up, you know, making his career something real special.
You know, it was interesting to observe Todd during these championships, during the ladies and the dance finals. Todd came upstairs right next to us to watch all the drama unfold, and maybe that's why he's been able to hang on for so long. He has a genuine love for his sport and the competitors in it. Maybe Todd Eldredge is not thinking that skating is only for the money. For more, let's join Terry Gannon and Dick Button.
Silver medalist from the United States, Todd Eldredge.
The five-time U.S. champion, and now 5 medals at the World Championships, this year a silver. 26-year-old Todd Eldredge.
Non so cosa sia la fedeltà, la ragione del mio canto, e resistere non può ad un così dolce pianto che mutò l'amore mio. E se anche il sorgere del sole ci trovasse ancora insieme, per favore dimmi no. Rende stupidi anche i saggi, l'amore, l'amore
Wonderful, powerful height, revolution in the air.
il mare calmo dello
Good boy. I just think he has learned so much to utilize great music and great skating and stroking and edging and jumping and spinning. He's put it all together in such a wonderful package.
Standing ovation for Todd Eldredge, the five-time U.S. champion, the silver medalist at these World Championships.
And he deserves it.
Backstage, they can laugh about it now, but Arina Slutskaya and Michelle Kwan took a nasty spill in practice today. They were each going backwards at full speed, collided. Michelle took the worst end of that, but she's just fine. And Frank Carroll, her coach, opening up the paper. There's Arina Slutskaya. The medalists enjoying themselves for the moment.
And Todd Eldredge has made his way from the ice to join Leslie Visser.
He almost pulled out a world title in front of his home crowd. Todd, what kind of a week was this for you?
You know, it's been an amazing week. You know, I started off, I had great practices here, and the crowds here have just been unbelievably great. You know, and that's something that, you know, I haven't felt in a long time, and for them to, you know, give me that respect and that, you know, response to my numbers is great.
What about this performance? It was a new program for you, and at the end, you had your arm upstretched. Was that kind of a special moment?
It was. You know, I skated pretty well tonight, and you know, it's just been, you know, such a big turnaround since Olympics for me. You know, it's taken me a while to kind of get refocused, but since I have, it's gone in the right direction, and everything seems to be going right.
Such a long and great career. When you look back, how will you characterize your amateur career?
It's been, I mean, it's been a fantastic career, and you know, I've done and achieved so many things that so many people don't ever get a chance to, and you know, because I didn't get an Olympic gold medal or an Olympic medal, so what? You know, I've done so many more things than a lot of those Olympic gold medalists have, so it's been great.
You brought a lot of joy to a lot of people. Thank you, Todd. Back to you, Terry.
Leslie, thank you. When we return, Russian ice dancers Angelika Krylova and Oleg Ovsyannikov skate for the first time as world champions. Here are the Russian national champions, who for the last 2 years were right behind Grishuk and Platov at the top. This year, Angelika Krylova and Oleg Ovsyannikov captured the gold medal.
Boy, she sure gave him the business at the end there, didn't she? That's a very beautiful piece of music. It's a standard that we've seen around for a long period of time, but it always holds its flavor. It always holds its place. They are marvelous dancers with extraordinary technical merit.
Angelica always in character. The gold medalist in the ice dancing competition at the World Championships, Angelica Krylova and Oleg Ovsyannikov of Russia.
And backstage, Michelle Kwan getting down to the business at hand, preparing for her special performance. Looking no worse for the wear after that nasty collision earlier today. So too, Arina Slutskaya, the two-time European ladies champion, the first Russian woman ever to capture that title. But it's been a difficult year and a half. She's tried to get back to that form. This week, she's back near the top. The world silver medalist from Russia.
And remember her just a few years ago, a little pigtail type. And now we have this 19-year-old who is skating to Gaglione.
Stai sendo il capo, puntato il capo, sta via. Non mangio più, non dormo più, che ipocondria. Quei pizzerie che viene a dire, sta gelosia. Tu vuoi soffrire, tu vuoi morire, chi lo fa fare? Non lascia più la mano, non possiamo riuscire. Non faceva vincere, dilla tutta la verità, la mamma te può capire.
Possiamo lasciare la tutta verità che mamma te può capire con un braccio di mamma non possiamo lasciare la tutta verità che mamma te può capire con un braccio di mamma ma tu passa spassa soltanto per cona la tutta verità ma tu sei guaglione che mamma te può capire.
She still has the cutest cheeks in the business.
Still rosy, and they were pinched a couple of years ago by Dick Button.
And I don't mind being called an old man for doing it.
Arina Slutskaya, 19 years of age, from Russia.
The husband and wife team that collected its third world medal. Jenny Mino and Todd Sand skate when we return.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the United States, Jenny Mino and Todd Sand.
One of the best stories of these World Championships. There is no question about it. Jenny Mino, Todd Sand, capturing a silver medal in their final trip to the Worlds.
And what a romantic, wonderful story the short program was. Such nice unison, such nice style. They are traditionalists if there ever were any, and they make the use of all of the most wonderful old skating moves along with this kind of wild card, throw axle. That tells you a lot, doesn't it?
Injuries, disappointment, all a part of a career, and they've had their share. But their final memory of their eligible career will be right here in Minneapolis, having captured the silver medal. Jenny Mino and Todd Sand.
Jenny Mino and Todd Sand.
And speaking of one who has fought back from adversity, Irina Slutskaya is with Leslie.
Terry, she had to fight to make the Russian Olympic team, now the world silver medalist. Congratulations to you, Irina. You seemed very emotional when the scores came up last night.
Thank you. Yeah, I have emotion. Like, first when I say I'm second, I have shock. I'm, wow, I'm second. I think I'm happy, and that's all.
Did you feel it was very gutsy to try two triple-triple combinations?
When I going to triple-triple, I think, oh, I must try, and that's all. I don't think about, oh, I must jump, I must do it. I think about, I must try, I won't try, and that's all.
Well, what about today in practice? You and Michelle Kwan had an interesting meeting.
Yeah, I skate my program, and I go, you know, this way. I didn't see her. When I turn and come, and we're a little bit crashing, but I'm okay. I think she's too.
She is too. You both survived it.
Yeah.
Congratulations to you both. Back to you, Terry.
All right, Leslie, they'll be high-fiving on the Moscow subway that she takes to practice every day. Also from Russia, here's the men's gold medalist, Alexei Yagudin, back for another special performance.
Underneath that is Mac the Knife.
That's not Bobby Darin, though.
And it's not Louis Armstrong.
Are you with me, Louis? Our music is the flowing. We give it to the crowd and let them know that the jazz is right. A fast train coming. Blow your horn. No escape when you're jamming. It's the red, make a thread, let them wiggle their hands. Give me vibe on the dial. Mac the Knife, back on the scene. Here we go. Are you ready? Play it again, Sad Smoke. Here we go, here we go. Play it again, Sad Smoke. Jazz.
That's tough on the knees. Now we're getting into it.
Here we go, here we go. Play it again, Sad Smoke. Yes.
Back in the day, he's talking about jazz.
Well, we've seen Victor Petrenko perform the Ukrainian rap routine before, and now you've got the Russian jazz from the second youngest men's world champion in history, Alexei Yagudin. Their rise has been meteoric. Their story, remarkable. Berezhnaya and Sikaridlidze skate after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
The 98 world pair champions, Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikaridlidze.
He helped bring her back from a time when she thought she'd never skate again. Elena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikaridlidze of Russia, now world champions in Paris.
And the music, John Tesh in Barcelona. Wonderful moves, aren't they? Pity that they're not allowed in the competition because they're really very dramatic and very exciting. And this young pair, I've got to tell you, is just a dream to watch on the ice.
And Dick, it is always exciting to see what they can do when they are not limited by the rules. They're skating solely for the audience. The gold medalists, Yelena Berezhnaya and Anton Sikorodlidze from Russia. She reclaimed her world title. Now it's time to bask in the spotlight. Michelle Kwan skates when we return.
This priceless moment brought to you by MasterCard, the official card of the World Figure Skating Championships. In 1996, 15-year-old Michelle Kwan became the third youngest world champion in history. She was technically flawless and artistically brilliant.
Wow, what an extraordinary performance.
Michelle Kwan received 2 perfect scores of 6.0 and became the 11th American woman to claim the world title.
Welcome back to Minneapolis, everyone, for a look at the National Car Rental winning moment. It's one Michelle Kwan will long remember. The 1996 world champion finished first in both the short program and the free skate to reclaim her crown. And then, for the second time at the World Championships, the national anthem was played in her honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the two-time and current ladies champion of the world from the United States, Michelle Kwan.
Only the 4th woman in history to recapture the world title after losing it. Here is Michelle Kwan.
simplest moves, when done beautifully, become the most elegant. That inside spread eagle, a gem of a position. The music, Dante's Prayer, the debut of a new number, and hallmarked with the style and elegance that she has made her own. A gorgeous young skater.
The world champion once again this year. That's almost superfluous. Every time she takes the ice, she touches you in some way. Michelle Kwan. We'll come back and have a chance to chat with Michelle when we return to the World Figure Skating Championships presented by MasterCard.
Another breathtaking image of a two-time world champion. Michelle Kwan has joined Leslie downstairs.
Terry, as they say in another sport, she's got game. A beautiful performance. A new program for you, Michelle.
Well, it's a fun performance, and I love the program very much. It's Dante's Prayer from Lorena McKenna, and I'll be on Champions on Ice throughout the country.
People will love to see it. What about, it's been a long season for you. Your foot is still hurting. You going to put that triple toe on the shelf for a while?
Yeah, I'm going to take it easy on the triple toe and triple sow. It aggravates my foot, and I just got to lay off of it. And I've got a couple months now, which I won't be doing the triple toe and triple sow. And hopefully by next year, I'll be doing the triple triples.
You know, you've said that you've made the commitment to stay on until Salt Lake. You know, for a lot of people, they think 4 years, that's a long time.
Well, 4 years is a blink of an eye. I remember '94, I was in Lillehammer at the Olympics, and you know, now I'm in '98. Like, whoa, what happened in 4 years? But, you know, I've put in a lot of time, and I don't feel like it's the end yet. You know, everybody tells me that you'll know when it's time to quit, and it's not over till I say it's over.
Not yet, right. Well, she's got a big summer coming up. She will graduate this summer from Rim of the World High School in Lake Arrowhead. Congratulations, Michelle. Now let's join Brent Musburger.
Well, we bring down the curtain on the '98 World Figure Skating Championships. Minneapolis wound up being such a tremendous host, and next year we will be in Finland. Helsinki is the site for the World Championships. A lot of questions to be answered. Michelle Kwan says she's sticking around, but what about Todd Eldridge? By then, we will know the answers to those questions. But one thing seems sure here at these championships: the future of American skating is in very good hands. I'm Brent Musburger. So long, everybody.